Good morning. Welcome to the Simply Social Stories. I am here today with Nick Instasi, and he is with On All Floors. So how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for coming out to visit.
Yes, we are actually here on site at a job that he is currently working. We're not going to be talking and walking around the installation at this point in time, but stay tuned after the show and we're going to do a quick up-to-date as far as what he is doing currently. So, Nick, when you think about the American dream, who is it that comes to mind for you?
Whew, that's a good question. I was actually just talking about this the other day. Kevin Plank, I don't know if you know who that is. He's the founder of Under Armour.
Oh.
And, he started off, he was just a coordinator at Maryland and came up with a product and started selling it out of his car. And, he had to compete with Nike and Reebok and all these big companies. And now look at where he is. He's one of the biggest, athletic apparel, salesmen in the country, maybe even in the world. So that's a pretty big success story, the American dream.
Oh, definitely so. I did not know that story, so that's very cool. And he was at, the University of Maryland?
Maryland, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that is very, very cool. So when you get an idea, you should always try to
go for it.
Go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely so. That is very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been in business?
Well, I've been doing flooring for over 20 years, but we've been in business with On All Floors for 14 years this March. So big anniversary coming up next year of the 15-year anniversary, so we're pretty excited. It's coming quick.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So during that time, what type of obstacles have you overcome in achieving your American dream with this business?
Well, some of the obstacles, we've heard a lot when we started the business. The biggest thing is to make it to year 3. It's always hard coming up the first couple of years, so if you can make it to year 3, you can usually survive as a business. So the biggest thing we had to realize was that not every installation is a good fit. You may not be the right person for a certain project, and that's just something that you need to realize as a business owner. Not every installation is going to be a fit for what you do.
So if you do get in those situations, do you have recommendations for other people?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, I have a lot of other people that we work with, and in my sphere, that we can definitely help people out with their installations. So
that is awesome. So if you aren't the person to do it, you can get them in touch with the right person to take care of that.
Absolutely.
So give you a call for any type of flooring.
Yes.
So with your business, what current goals do you have?
Well, the biggest thing right now, we do all types of installations. We're trying to show people a different way to go about doing your projects. We have, a mobile showroom. If you tell us what it is that you're looking for, maybe it's hardwood, laminate, or even just to do a tile shower, let us know what type of project you're working on, and we can bring samples right out to your house. That way you don't have to run around, and it just makes it a little easier for families that are on the go. So, I know with kids and soccer practices and things like that, it's always nice to have somebody come to your house.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what does the American dream look like to you?
I don't know. Just it's being able to do what you love, and what I love to do is work with people, customers, work with my hands, and I really like the feeling that you get when you make somebody's house, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's awesome. So that's my American dream.
Very, very cool. So you are an assistant to help other people make their home into the American dream, basically.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's cool.
Yep.
So oftentimes today on TV and in the newspaper, you'll see these huge ads for big box stores and special sales and free installation, and everybody's like, well, I have to do that because that is going to be the most economic way to do this. So with your business, how do you compete in that environment?
Well, in many ways, actually. First of all, there is no such thing as a free installation. That's number one. But customer service is definitely one of the most important things with our business. We're a small, privately owned business, so this guy right here is the guy that's going to come out and talk to you about your project. I'm going to be the one that gives you your estimate. I'm going to be the one there doing the installation. You're not passed around like some other places where one person may come out to do one thing, and then if there's a problem, you're talking to somebody else. It's all in-house. And you know, a lot of places when you go to look at flooring, the markup is an average of 50%. That's a huge margin. We have a lot of accounts with different vendors, things like that, where we can save people a lot of money, and you're going to get a quality installation. We have, you know, over 30 years experience with my business partner and myself. So, you know, it's if there's ever anything you need, we're here to help.
So I have a question about timing of things. So my neighbor just, actually, they're not officially done yet. They were doing a remodel on their home, doing an addition.
Okay.
And the process started like over a year ago. I think construction started in November.
Okay.
And I've heard this from other people that sometimes when you get work done on your house, they'll say that they're going to start in 2 weeks, but they don't come for 6 weeks, and then it takes another. How does that work with your business as far as scheduling?
If we tell you we're going to come out in 2 weeks, we'll be there in 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know, we always accommodate most people with the schedule. I mean, we'll tell you if I get a call, I'll always ask, what's your time frame? You know, if they say, oh, I want, you know, is your soonest available, you know, day, then I'll go through the schedule and tell you what my earliest day is. So we're always, you know, we always try to accommodate everybody to get your project done in a timely manner.
So a huge thing that I'm hearing is integrity. So sounds like, you know, whenever you give your word that you're going to be there and you're going to start, you're there and you're going to start at that time.
Absolutely, that's a big
and
part
that has
of
to be
customer service.
Yeah, that has to be huge. And
Yeah.
you've been doing this for this many years. You know, that has to be a huge attribute, you know, to your success in doing this. So that is awesome. So you hear on all floors. So what does that mean? How many floors? What kind of floors?
Well, we're on all floors. If you can walk on it, we can install it. Whether it be hardwood, ceramic tile, carpet, vinyl, we do it all. Residential, commercial. We even do full bathrooms, custom walk-in showers. So we can really give you that spa-like feel to your home. You know, when you get home from a long day's work, you can go into that big walk-in shower, and that's what we really like to do, though. Backsplashes, pretty much everything. Everything.
That is awesome. Is there anything else you would like to share with us here today?
Well, no, just
Sorry.
Are we there?
We're
Are
there.
we there?
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't an earthquake. Something I'd like to share. I mean, just that, you know, we've been doing business around here for a long time. You know, 14 years, and we've appreciated all of the business. You know, everybody giving back to the local companies, and it means a lot to still be here after 14 years, and we really appreciate that. And hope to get a chance to work with you soon.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in for Simply Social Stories. Thank you for being with us here today, Nick.
Thank you.
And like I said, look forward to the video for what they're currently doing. We'll give you some updates when they're done with this job as well. So take care and tune in on Friday at 10 a.m.